Nobody leaves South Africa for farming. It's too beautiful here. Why they come South Africa, go to America with no land? They're not. It's all drama. He's like, it's
That's
bullshit.
true.
It's right. He says it's
Trump is
bullshit.
so
These
damn
white
racist.
folks ain't leaving Africa.
When Trump had that video ready to go, he's like, "Can we play the video?"
And
Like,
but
that
he's
was
playing the
awful.
video of Julius Malema when they go, kill the poor,
Right.
poor,
Right.
Himaba, pa.
Right.
Something. I love it.
Yeah.
It's talking about kiss the Boer. It's a call, cry for
War
revolution.
cry.
And they're saying, and Elon Musk, he's saying, oh, they're calling for genocide. Calling for genocide. I'm like,
I hate him so much.
nobody's calling you for genocide. Nobody's
I mean,
right.
they should
Africans.
gentrify them townships if it's really about like we not racist like that and this
Right.
apartheid is over. I went to a township and not one white person lives there, not a one. Okay, and I'm like, why did like? What if you fall in love with the white man? Can he live here with it? No, you can't live. If
can't even live there.
you can't even live there with your white man. You have to go live somewhere else with him.
Oh, wow.
Can't no white man be in the townships. In the townships, I thought it was like like a town or something.
Township.
Yeah, no,
Shanty.
it's a
Shanty
shanty. It is shipping crates, shipping containers,
Oh,
and
fuck.
tin
Whoa.
roofs and all this. Like
Yeah.
it is makeshift homes.
Ghetto as
It is
fuck.
ghetto, but you know what? They was cleaner than the people and
Of course,
that was
of
living
course.
away. They was cleaner than everybody else. Like, and they was helping each other. They was there for each other, and it broke my heart to see that because I'm like, hey, I thought apartheid was over. That's what they're saying. There's no apartheid here. But if apartheid was over, they would gentrify the township then.
It ended in '94. Look at how these motherfuckers
What part of
act in
Africa was
America with the
In
civil
South
rights
Africa, I was
movement.
in Cape Town.
Yeah,
Look at how
America.
they act in the civil rights movement in the '60s, and a lot of these people are still alive. '94, they fresh off a Negro's ass.
I was 4.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's and it's like when I was there in South Africa, me, Aries, and all of us. You can feel the attitude of the white South Africans, and then you name yourself African. You fuck boy, fuck you. Name it. Why you? I think they're happy about Africa because they run it. Because when they first got there, they were shitting on the Africans. So now they're like, now that we run it, we can be called Africans now. Now we're Africans. They own 70% of the fucking land. How the fuck did that happen? 70% of it?
Man.
Are you fucking kidding me? Just like in the Congo,
Mashing.
you go
White man,
Niger and all
man.
these other places. There's an Italian
They don't mind
politician
killing.
speaking out against Macron from France.
Right.
Because he goes, because Macron is like, we need to, get these Africans and let them come to Europe. And the Italian lady's like, no, you need to get the fuck out of Africa so they can have their own shit.
Right.
That's a
Right.
fucking ploy. That's another ploy that they use.
Right.
Because you need your nuclear plants to fucking run because of their fucking uranium. And that's
they
where they're
wouldn't have
kicking your
any
ass
Like
money
out.
without-
Wakanda.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's
France
racist.
wouldn't be shit without Africa.
They wouldn't have
France wouldn't exist without Africa. They would be like the lowest
the
white people
lowest
on the totem pole.
period.
Yeah, because they get all their money, all their resources, everything from Africa, and it is.
And they
it's
make their
crazy.
currency in francs so they can crush the
But-
economy there. And they're trying to get their own money
But
finally.
you know what is crazy to me? Like you telling them get them out of there, chase them
Yeah.
out of there. If they do that, then they're gonna be punished. Like
Right, of course, of
Zimbabwe
course.
was, Eritrea was. Like when they try to get their independence, they get punished.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's not fair how they like cut them off from the rest of the world and then like try to starve them out. But they're never gonna starve because they got plenty of land.
Yes,
they can grow
yes.
food. They know
Yes.
what to do.
Like Black
Yeah.
Wall
But they try to
Street.
poison them. They try to do
Yeah,
all this stuff.
yeah.
So it's like instead of
AIDS.
chasing them all out, let's figure out how to make it. Figure out how to make it work if you can.
But no, listen, I'm
If you
I'm
can.
talking
Yeah.
out of like utopian type of style. Of course, I know it's not. It's easier said than done.
Yeah.
But
But
that's because they don't mind the pink persuasion. And y'all know what I mean when I say pink persuasion. They don't mind destroying to get their will. We don't just kill just to kill. No, contrary to what they put in their media, we don't just kill just to kill. They don't mind. I mean, come on, look at what happened with Germany Holocaust. Like, they don't mind
back that Trior.
even each other. They don't mind, and that's why they're able to rule the earth. Because most people of color We don't want to harm nobody. We only want to defend when somebody try to harm us, for the most part. But for the most part, and in the stuff that we're doing here when it comes to the deleting, I can't keep saying the K word, but this is YouTube. But the deleting that's going on here, and the blacks that do participate in that, we learned it from them. We see how the mafia, how they just, take out a whole family and go home and have lunch. That's in them. That's why they're able to rule the world, because they don't mind. You're in my way. I want that. I'll take you and your family out. I don't care. They have no. They have no compassion for people of color. That's why they're able to mash. I don't care if you exist anyways. What I care about taking out you and your whole family. That's why last year when that guy came in there, when that pink guy came into that woman's house, that cop, and he took out that lady in her own house because she said, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus," and he took her out. He probably went home and had dinner. Didn't even think about it. You know what I'm saying? We just seeing the news now, but old girl met that dude, and our sisters need to stop all that. I'm gonna go get me a white man bullshit. You see what happened with the old girl? She went on a date with that dude she met online. She probably was like, I'm gonna try to get me a lot of them be obsessed with, Pink Brad, and then you see when it happened to her, she got chopped up. See what I'm saying? And why did he do that? Just that's in them. They don't. That's why they're able to rule so much. They don't mind. They don't mind taking a whole race of people out to conquer. They don't care. They don't even believe, these people don't even believe in God, man. Come on.
Ibrahim Traore from Burkina Faso, and the other guy from Niger and Mali.
They think they are God.
They're not fucking around. And now they're building. They have car plants. He's just given all of the town like farming equipment. They didn't have farming equipment.
Now they didn't have any farming equipment.
It's
so crazy how they're
disgusting,
like, it's like prehistoric. And then let's not even get
people evil,
start
dude.
getting into
People
everything
evil.
going on in the Congo.
Europeans are evil.
That is genocide.
That's the genocide.
That's the real genocide.
Europeans are evil.
Say is a genocide.
Right, that's the irony that he'll call for 49 white people as a genocide, but of all the genocides happening right now.
In Congo, and this is since...
And it's been going on...
King Leopold.
Wow,
King Leopold.
Yes, it was just in the last 10 years, over 12 million dead kids.
12 million. They don't give a fuck about
and look,
black
the
people.
Holocaust was 6 million.
12 million.
We'll still talk about that.
Well, it's white people. So
right,
this is
it's
Black Death.
Right, it's not.
This is not
equal.
humanity. Is not how they see you. When you don't see the humanity in somebody,
right,
it's like a rodent to you.
Yeah,
they just squat like a rodent.
It's
they
like
don't care. They'll take you out.
People who love animals that go, oh, that's just an animal. But the people who hate rats, it's like, I don't give a fuck what happens to that rat. Let the fucking car run over that shit.
Right.
Yeah.
See, it's a perspective. So with black folks, and this is just reality. They don't see our humanity. They pretend to it when they need to be monetarily rewarded, or they need to be entertained. This fake
rapping,
humanity.
Kendrick Lamar.
There are whites that do actually give a fuck. They risk their lives because whites that care about blacks are in more danger. Also, they say the worst thing worse than a nigger is a nigger lover.
Right.
And you don't see the humanity in us. So, and we will still see the humanity in you guys.
Right.
As much as we've been shit on, and if you want to compare
that's our
something,
problem.
Please.
That's our big problem. We need to be ready to whoop ass. That's what I'm on. We've been playing that passive bullshit too. That's why we in predicament. They got. Don't get me started. Hit the thumbs up button, guys. What y'all think about this video, man? This is Godfrey We Trust with Tiffany Haddish talking about Africa and race relations and the French. Really deep stuff, man. Let's talk about it in the comments. Hit the thumbs up button. Appreciate y'all watching the channel. Talk to y'all later.